Good morning and welcome to Fort Seller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Tuesday yesterday. Today is Wednesday, December 9th, 2020. It is back to day 3. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to participate in the Mindful Minute. Hopefully you had a chance to watch me and my kids yesterday as we taught you the sunshine breathing. Okay, which is very similar to the rainbow breathing, right? Now, as I walked around different classes, I didn't see many people trying that. And maybe you're feeling a little bit shy, right? Maybe you don't really want to spread your arms out for the sunshine or the rainbow breathing, and that's okay. Although, you know what? Why not give it a shot? Who cares what everyone else thinks? Because right here, right now, this is what you can control. Forget about the past, forget about the future, and yes, forget about the perceptions by others. You do you. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and jump into our Mindful Minute right now. It's an invitation to you. You don't have to participate, but I am so happy that so many of you do participate. I was walking around the cafeteria, and a handful of you guys actually told me how much you guys enjoyed participating in the breathing, and I want to say thank you. And I also want to thank all those friends who are letting their other classmates participate. All right, let's get ourselves settled. I'm not going to teach a new breathing technique. We'll just use the ones that we've learned already. Notice your body. Notice how the earth is pulling you down with gravity and how that chair is holding you up. And then, using your eyes, looking around, notice 2 things that are interesting to you. And 1 thing that smells interesting around you. And then using your ears, what do you hear? And then with your sense of feeling and your skin, what do you feel? Let's go ahead and take our first breath in through our nose. Breathe in. For me, I'm smelling the flower. And breathe out, blowing out that candle. Really pay attention to this next breath. Breathe in. Experience all of it, and then allow yourself to blow it out, and let your shoulders relax. Breathe in again, filling your belly full of air, and then again, allow your shoulders to relax as you breathe out. Very good. Thank you for those who are joining me. Breathe in, feeling that cool or warm air flowing in through your nose, expanding your belly like a balloon. And then, once again, allow yourself to blow out and give your body an opportunity to experience sinking into that chair of yours. Breathe in. Breathe out. And as you breathe in, using whatever breathing technique you're using, also take into account what feelings you're feeling today. Breathe out. What are you bringing to school? What emotions? Breathe in. Happiness, excitement, frustration. Breathe out. Don't get too caught up in why or what made you feel that way. It doesn't matter. Just notice that you do feel that way. Breathe in. And instead of pushing those feelings, especially the unpleasant feelings, away, breathe out. Sit with them. Allow them to tell you what they need to tell you. Let's make one more breath in. Make it count. Really experience it. Noticing that moment when you stop breathing in and pause before you begin to breathe out. Now, in a moment, you'll hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may then open your eyes and awaken to the world that is around you. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Now, whether you have a great day or not is your choice. So choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. At this moment, please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I appreciate you joining me. You can go ahead and have a seat. I want to remind you that our 3Bs are be respectful to yourself and others. Be responsible with your feet and your hands and the words that come out of your mouth. Yesterday, I did have to talk to a handful of kids about how you act at recess. Okay? And at recess, it's really important that we take care of each other. If we are upset, there is a moment in time before you make that decision to hit somebody or push somebody where you can stop. And that is the most powerful thing you can do. Not everyone's strong enough to do it, but I think you are. And take a breath and realize there are other ways to solve our issues without getting physical. And as I have shared with a number of you, being physical doesn't really show that you're strong, unfortunately. It might be something you believe, but it's fake. It's not true. Being able to control yourself shows strength. And finally, show that you're ready to learn. That's the last B. Show that you're ready to go out to recess, ride the bus, use the iPad responsibly, right? With respect. Speaking of respect and responsibility and readiness, I also want to bring something else that I've noticed. We are almost in school about 70 some days, right? Almost 70 days. And I think it's really important for me to remind you all, me too, that it is really important to make sure we're wearing our masks. We're wearing it over our nose, we're wearing it over our mouths. Because we don't know if we're sick or not, or what germs that we have or not. And as I breathe out, or as you breathe out, the mask is like a big net and it catches it before it might get into somebody else's nose. And that's a respectful thing to do. I don't want you to get sick, and that's why I'm wearing my mask. I want to be responsible with myself and what germs I might have, so I'm wearing a mask. And finally, I want to show that I'm ready to come to school. And part of school and one of the state law or regulations is we need to wear masks. So if you look like me, you're doing the right thing. And I know it's hard. Sometimes you got to take a break, and we get it. But for the most part, cover your nose, cover your mouth. Finally, and by the way, I'm taking my mask off because I am the only person sitting in the room, and that is one good time to take a mask break. In the month of December, we are celebrating the character trait of compassion, kindness to others and yourself. Be a hero to others in their story, not a villain. And so easily we can get caught up in being the villain, doing the wrong things. But be a helper, be a hero. And in doing so, you're going to show kindness. I also see kindness under our Operation Warm a Child tree. I see more and more items being dropped off. And if you're one of those students who has dropped off an item on behalf of all those children who need an extra coat or a scarf or a hat or a pair of gloves, thank you. And with that, I can't wait to see you guys around. Let's have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday.